Now, international soccer commentator Peter Jury calls that goal his favorite moment in football commentary. But tonight, Bafana Bafana play one of their most important fixtures in decades when they come up against Rwanda in a crucial World Cup qualifier at the Mbombela Stadium at 6 p.m. tonight. You can catch it live on SABC 3 if you will not be at the stadium. Now, to preview this match, we've roped in the person who knows all about the pressure of wearing the national colors, the green and gold of South Africa, in front of an expectant soccer-mad nation. We're joined by Siphiwe Tshabalala. Siphiwe, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning to you and good morning to the viewers, and it's a pleasure to be here.
So obviously it's a big one going into tonight's fixture against Rwanda, but when you look at the performance of the team against Zimbabwe, what would you say are some of those key learning points from that clash that can be applied tonight against Rwanda to get maximum points?
Yeah, I think the boys knew, what was at stake going to the game against Zimbabwe. And they did well. I mean, they created good goal-scoring chances, just that they could not convert. And a draw was a big knock. However, it's not finished. Tonight is the final. We have to do what we can and control what it's in our hand, which is the game. And yes, one would hope that other results as well. They favor us in order for us to qualify.
And no one thought in a million years we'd find ourselves in this position, because South Africa was cruising so nicely in these qualifiers. But I also want to touch on the loss of Mbigazeli Mbogazi for South Africa in this last qualifying game. We know that Coach Hugo Bruce has called Thabo Mloisane as his replacement. He's still saying he's not sure who he's going to play in that centre-back position for this evening. What do you think of that loss of Mbogazi?
Yeah, it's a big blow because he's one of our best players, not in the national team, but also at club level. Very confident, and also he's been doing well. He's been very consistent. He's been a very key figure in the national team. But I usually say that, when one player is out, it's an opportunity for another player to step in. We've got great players that can step in. We've got the young Koza from Sundowns that I think can do well on the day.
And we talk about players that can do well on the day. I want to talk about going forward and attacking for South Africa. You talk about chances created against Zimbabwe. Tonight is one of those games where nothing less than a victory will help us get a chance. So let's speak to the attack of South Africa and how you're expecting the players to come out from an attacking point of view.
Yeah, tonight's game is more mental. I think it requires, strong mental fortitude. And I think the boys are up for it. They've got the experience. They've been campaigning at this level for quite some time. And as a group, I think one would also rely on the experience of Mukwenas as well to help drive the team forward. We've got depth. Going forward, Nkota has been doing very well. We'll also, pin our hopes on the likes of Apolis to make things happen. And I think the goals will come. We do create good goal-scoring chances. We just need to convert. And hopefully tonight, we'll be happy.
And tonight in the goals, we may have yet another player that plays in South Africa. Of course, it's all dependent on who Coach Adal puts in goals tonight for Rwanda. But it could be a Fiacre Ntwari that we could see being there in goals. I also want to touch quickly on the potential of Allow Foster not being available. We heard Coach Hugo Bruce saying he had the knock against Zimbabwe and how much that would impact the outcome.
Yeah, definitely. It will be a blow if he's not in the team. He's very important in the team. His experience as well, as much as he's younger, but he's quite experienced because he's playing in one of the best leagues in the world. So his presence also inspires the other guys as well to do well. But I still believe that if we suffer that setback, we do have evidence. Wanasesi is a workaholic. He makes things happen. And he also has the ability as well to create space and also create opportunities for other players as well to have a better chance of scoring. So he's also important, and I think if given a chance, he will do well.
All right, South Africa qualifying tonight.
We have to, definitely we have to, and also be supporting another team that side.
We are all supporting Nigeria. Listen, I'm wearing the screen for Nigeria and South Africa tonight. Siphiwe, before I let you go, a quick one just looking at Betway Prem. We know we resume the action this weekend. I want to quickly get your thoughts on the KZN derby, because this is going to be the first time in this season we'll see a Amazulu coming up against Durban City. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it's a game that I look forward to, a derby in KZN. You know, you have Durban City, who started very well, doing very well under coach Kevin Hunt, and I think they'll be wanting to continue their winning run as well. But they'll be up against Umangete, whose side is also, you know, very resilient. They want to cement their place in the top 8. But the most important thing, which personally for me and most of the fans will be the highlight, it will be the introduction of dial-up fixtures, whereby it's an extension of the Siboni Sen Win campaign. But with the dial-up fixtures, each PSL team would at least have one, whereby the home matches will be selected for fans to get an opportunity. Instead of winning 10,000, they'll get to win 25,000. And if you are a Betway holder account, you get to win 50,000. So I'm just hoping Saturday we'll have a 50,000 winner, and yeah, look forward to it. And so far, I mean, 41 games televised, 41 winners, 31 Betway account holders, and 10 non-Betway account holders. And so far, 820,000 has been given away to the fans. So it's quite exciting.
Hey, numbers. Siphiwe, it's always such a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Siphiwe Tshabalala, former Bafana Bafana and Kaizer Chiefs player, joining us this morning to talk all things Bafana Bafana.